Hi, angels. Welcome back to another part of Willow Creek Families. So, today I am bringing you one of the infamous Willow Creek households, the Pancakes family. So, this right here is my rendition of Eliza. And Eliza is currently at one of her best friend's house in Strangerville. She decided she needed a little vacation away from her family to just figure out what steps she needed to go from here. So it is currently 6:40 in the morning, and Eliza is just sitting here in this rocking chair thinking about her life, and she was honestly just laughing at that moment because she is like, wow, I just don't know how I got to this position. Like, why am I still married to a man I don't love? Why am I the singular breadwinner of my household? Why are my kids not in the best educational system as they can be? Why am I the only person in my relationship advancing in my career? So all this is just going through Miss Eliza's head. And so she came down to Strangerville with her best friend. Her best friend is somewhere over here. Let's see. So her best friend here is Jessie. And Jessie has been her best friend since they were in undergrad, essentially. So the story is Eliza went to a kind of special ops technical school for undergrad in college, and she had an internship for one summer in Strangerville. And so after that, she decided that she really, really liked Strangerville. So she started coming ever so often, every single summer for her remainder 4 years of undergrad. And that is where she met Miss Jess Sigworth. So her and Jess just hit it off. Jess actually thought Eliza was pretentious the first time she met her, but obviously that is not the case anymore because they are very good friends. And so Strangerville has always been a place that Eliza has really, really enjoyed and just brought happiness to her. It's a place where she can kind of reset. And so now she's in this point in her life where she thinks she needs a change. She's not happy with Bob anymore, and she's trying to figure out what she wants to do from here. And Strangerville was the best place for her to kind of figure that out and, make some final plans about her life. So Eliza decided to go jogging really quickly. She just needed to kind of clear her mind a little bit more and get a overall consensus of what she wants to do. After talking with Dylan and Jess, which is Dylan is Jess's husband, she just decided that she's done with the relationship. And so, as you can see, her and Bob are not doing so well. Bob is just, he's not doing it for her anymore, and Eliza knows that. Their relationship is actually not doing so well. So right now, even though they're married, they're not on good terms. They're in this awkward place in the relationship where it's just not going anywhere. And Eliza believes that her and Bob are just in different places in their life. So Bob is a writer, but he is still, at the starting ranks of his career, and he is just not helping or contributing to their household funds because of that. Even though he's following his dreams, it's not working out for Eliza in terms of the type of partner that she wants. And it took Eliza a very long time to get to this place. Bob has traits of loner, slob, and gloomy. So there are times where Bob kind of just checks out, and he is not able to kind of communicate in a way that Eliza is used to. And so that's also one part that is kind of contributing to the downfall of the relationship. Bob is also a slob, and so that means he does not help out around the house. He is just very much kind of leaves dishes everywhere, despite Eliza telling him to pick up after himself. You know, they have two boys, and those boys are more than enough people for Eliza to pick up after. And so if their dad is not going and attending and picking up his things around the house, how is Eliza supposed to teach her children to do the same and be responsible for what they use in the house? Bob is also a loner. So Bob essentially has not really many friends. When we switch back to the household, I'll show you a little bit more about him. He doesn't really have any friends, and so he's always kind of close to Eliza. And Eliza has learned throughout the years that she is someone who enjoys having a social circle outside of her significant other. And since Bob does not have that, that is also something that is contributing to their relationship problems. So after jogging for a little bit, Eliza has just decided that her and Bob just it's not working. And despite everything that they have been through and their two children, she's gonna call it quits. So let's get Eliza to text Bob really quickly and just let him know that, hey, I think we need a break. So we're gonna send him a text and just let him know that we need a break essentially, and we are wanting a separation. So she's gonna go ahead and send that, and you see how relieved she was after she sent that text. I love that. So it looks like Jess is still off at work, so Eliza is just sitting here saying goodbye to Dylan, and they are going to go ahead and leave. She's just saying, thank you so much for letting me stay. I really appreciate y'all letting me get away. But I'm gonna go ahead and go back home now and face my problems. So I will see y'all when. Oh, okay. That is um a change of events. We're just going to pretend that we did not see Eliza's best friend's husband give her a rose. Like, what in the world? I will see y'all when we get back to Eliza's house in Willow Creek. Alrighty, y'all. So Eliza is back home in Willow Creek. This right here is her house. She currently lives in a townhouse with herself, her sons, and Bob, of course. They live over here, right here in this townhouse. I will give y'all a tour after we talk to Bob, because I don't think we'll be living here that much longer. But this is the street she lives on. So this right here are some other townhomes across the street. They have a little skate park that the kids go to quite often. And then down here are some more homes. So it's like a very kind of family friendly community, and they often go and talk to their neighbors. But back to Eliza. So she is kind of prepping herself to go and talk to Mr. Bob. So let's see how that goes. So Eliza is up here in her house, and her and Bob are just already kind of having some really bad problems. They're over here arguing about life. Bob is asking Eliza, like, why were you gone for so long? Like, what are you doing? And Eliza is just like, I need a break. You you're just not, we're not compatible anymore, and I think that's okay. So we are going to go in the relationship wellness, makeup, and breakup, and I think we're just going to separate. Now, it seems like they want to be on a kind of amicable terms because they do have 2 kids, and so in order to do that, in order to keep the kind of kids' relationships with each of them, I think they would separate permanently, but in a very friendly manner. And so the reason for the separation is going to be the love is dead, essentially. Like, Eliza just feels like their love life is kind of dead and empty, and she just doesn't see them spending the rest of their lives with each other. And I think that is okay. So we're gonna let that interaction queue up and see what that looks like. It looks like they're kind of just, again, like talking it through, and yeah, just saying like, I don't think it's working. And so Bob seems a little sad, but I think that's all right. So oh, it looks like Iggy has a a group project. We are going to he's going to contribute to it because we contribute to group projects around this house, okay? We're also going to go to makeup and breakup wellness. So Eliza had a chance to look at her bank account, and moving to Strangerville on only $19,000, it's just not plausible. Not only that, but once they kind of finalize their divorce, half of that is going to be going to Bob, or we're going to try to make sure that doesn't happen. So we are going to see if there is any other money that is in her bank account. And it looks like no, so she doesn't even have her own bank account just yet. So we're going to open up a main account for her. And I feel like at least 9,000 of this is Eliza's because she is the main provider for this household. And she also bought a lot of the furniture that is in this like particular house. So I think that she would essentially kind of try to sell some of this stuff so she is able to move out for some time being, but she has to figure out what she's gonna do with her children, if they're gonna stay in this house with Bob, and if they do that, how is Bob going to pay this rent by himself? It's essentially all about her child's well-being. So Bob, being the man that he is, I think he is going to just leave. He's going to decide to take himself out of the situation. Again, Bob is a melancholy sim, so I think that he just wants to be removed. So Bob was able to find a place to stay. He is currently staying with 3 college students in Oasis Springs because it was the cheapest apartment that he could find. It is a cohabitation quarters. He will have his own little part of the apartment, but other than that, he essentially, it's the only thing that he could afford. So yeah, that's it for Bob. So now that they are kind of moved out, this is what the apartments look like. So Bob's apartment is going to be this apartment right over here at the very end. So he is in apartment number 3. He didn't take his car with him. He kind of left it at the house, so that's something that he needs to go and pick back up. But Bob's apartment is completely unfurnished. Actually, I think I'm going to take the upstairs apartment. So he's apartment 6, not 3. So this is going to be Bob's apartment. So we're going to go ahead and lock his front door for everyone but Bob, so no one else kind of comes in. And we're going to get him to come up here. Let's see. Come on, Bob. So the apartment doesn't really come with anything. As you can see, it is a blank canvas. So Bob does have to buy some things. So I'm going to go ahead and edit Bob's apartment with the $3,000 that he does have. And yeah, see how that can help. With that $3,000, I'm actually going to get him to create his own or open up his own bank account as well. So his money doesn't get confused with the other students' money. So it is currently 3:55 in the afternoon, and Bob had some time to just think about what was going on and how he's feeling. And obviously, by the look on his face, he is not feeling good at all. So he's deciding to just watch some TV in his bedroom for a little bit to just kind of cheer himself up. His kids do get out of school around this time, so they're probably at home and thinking like, "Oh, where is Dad? Like, I'm not really sure." So you just kind of send them both a text and let them know that he's okay. He's just not talking to their mother currently, and someone should just break the news that they're getting a divorce. Mm-mm-mm. So I think I'm actually gonna make this Bob and Eliza current household of the Willow Creek family is probably a two-part, simply because there is a lot going on here and y'all haven't even met their boys yet. So I love you all, and I will see y'all in the next video. And in that video, we'll go over kind of Bob a little bit more, and we'll finalize the separation and the divorce and see how the kids are doing. Alrighty, y'all. I love you all. Thank you so much for watching this video. It was a little bit longer than what I expected, but I hope you like Bob's new place, and I hope you're liking the story that I am trying to tell with them. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new to the channel, and I love you all so much. Alrighty. Mwah. Bye, angels.